that should be celebrated, and it's because of Caitlin Clark. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it fucked up. Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA.
This is Sahid in Nigeria. Please like, subscribe, and press the notification button. You'll be glad you did.
For my advice to Caitlin, and my advice to anyone that comes in with this, this level of like notoriety, out of this world expectation, whatever the case may be. I just think it's all about having, be a horse, man. The Kentucky Derby, put your blinders on, go to work, show up to work, punch your clock in, prepare yourself, work on your game, work on your craft, kind of keep your mouth shut, and just learn from the vets. When they ask, you voice your opinion if they want your opinion, man, early on. The one thing that I love that she's bringing to her sport, more people want to watch. More people want to tune in. I saw for the first time that they had a chartered plane for the first time in their league history. They flew private. That should be celebrated in its own right. For anyone that's, in sports that's flown commercial or flown, charter, that should be celebrated. And it's because of Caitlin Clark. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it fucked up. Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA. But for her individually, I don't think she should get involved on nothing that's being said. Just go have fun, enjoy. People need to realize the Indiana Fever, this is the second year in a row they had the number one pick. So do y'all know what that means? That means they're not that good. They had back-to-back years as the number one pick.
Why are you a hater on the Fever, man?
No, I am a realist. Because not only I get people are just crazy about why she should be doing this and they should be doing that. If she's so great, this team, it's still a team game, people. It is still a team game, and but I'm rooting for Caitlin because I've been in that seat before. I've walked that road before. I hope she kills. I hope Aaliyah Boston does amazing. I hope they do great. But it is what it is, and I'm glad that Caitlin has a great head on her shoulder. She seems like it. I don't think I've ever met her. I don't think I've met her before, but it seems like everything is going to be great for her because she's a great talent. She seems like a great gal, and I hope she turns that franchise around to where Tamika Catchings had it at one point.
Yeah, an update to this video. This is Sahid in Nigeria. I'm talking about this Caitlin Clark situation and the deals and what have you. I needed to make this quick update to this video. You see, a lot of people, and especially people in the black community, also in the US, they try to make it look like companies, and not just people in the black community, and also people from the left or political left divide. They always want to make it look like that companies have to be charitable. Look, some of these companies are owned by obvious business people. They are not in this thing for charity. They are in this thing to make profits. And there's nothing wrong if anybody wants to make profit in a business. They are the ones who are investing in this business and probably investing in such a player or any other players or what have you. Now, one thing is, some are complaining that they are giving this thing to Caitlin Clark and what have you. Factors. These people know within themselves that Caitlin Clark will probably sell more merchandise. And if she's going to sell more merchandise, it makes absolute business sense to invest in such and put money on such players. Now, if you can bring in other players, irrespective of their race, and they can sell you more merchandise, you put the money on them. Look, like I used to say, I'm not a basketball person. But if you look at football, somebody do not care. Those people want to invest in in a player by signing deals with a player or whatever, whether you want to call them any company at all. Cristiano Ronaldo will probably sell more tickets, and not even just tickets, will also sell more merchandise than any other football player on the planet of the earth. And Cristiano Ronaldo is playing in Saudi Arabia now. Lionel Messi will sell better after him. So the two of them are not blacks. So you now expect some of these companies to now get a black player and try to prop up a black player all in the name of, he's going to sell us. I mean, maybe we want to pacify the racial aspect of things. No, look, in business there are no niceties. Until the black community understand this aspect, that there are no niceties in business. Until you get to that level and know that some of these decisions are not made because the people who are making those decisions want to make it because they are racist or because they are being racial towards anybody. Whoever will buy their merchandise the more, they'll sell the market to that person. If the black community have the power to buy bigger merchandise, they will kind of pander to that market. If it is the whites that will buy more merchandise, they will pander to them. Why do soccer clubs or football clubs, why do they go to a place like China? Why do you think they pander to the Chinese market? Why do you think sometimes some of them will even consider playing pre-seasons in China? Or sometimes if they can get a quality Chinese player or a quality Asian player, they will bring that Asian player on board. So that in China, not just in China, in Japan, in South Korea, and what have you, in short, in that region, so that they can use that Asian player to market the club and sell more merchandise. It's a business decision. It is not because they are racist. If they bring on anybody and they sign anybody or they sign any deal with anybody, it is a business decision. The black community need to dump all this attitude of complaining all the time and making it look like everybody is against them. I discovered some were saying, you mentioned Wilson the other time, that she got a shoe deal, that it was after the Caitlin Clark was giving one. Oh, okay, she got a shoe deal, cool. But the Caitlin Clark opened the door, yes. So why not let us appreciate the people who opened the door? Just appreciate it and move on. Besides, to an extent, you cannot dictate to some of these business people. You cannot dictate to them. I've given you the football example now. An African player, let me even say this, for example. Victor Osimhen is the best African player as it stands, as of now. Now, if any business people want to sell a product to Africa, and Africa have the buying power, they will come for Victor Osimhen to sell more merchandise. It's a business decision. It's not because Victor Osimhen is from Nigeria, it's because Victor Osimhen is black. If Mohamed Salah will sell more merchandise for the African market, they will come from Mohamed Salah. So these things a lot of people need to understand that it is not every business decision that you see that is racist or that is done by racist people. No, some of it are just plain common sense. Some of it are plain common sense. So you guys, especially I'm talking to blacks now and also people on the left, you guys need to dump this attitude, this emotional reaction to things all the time. I mentioned earlier in my video earlier, look, the community that has the biggest buying power in the United States of America today are the white community. They are the white community. If you pander to that market for a business person, I'm a business person too. If you pander to that market, there's no crime. You want to make profit from whatever you are selling. And you now say, okay, maybe you prop up a Caitlin Clark, which is not even, if you even ask me, it's not even a prop up, because Caitlin Clark is that good. She is that good. It's not like they picked up one high school basketballer and just try to hype her up. No, Caitlin Clark is that good in basketball. Even black players or other black male players respect that she's that good. So she's good at what she does. Now, if you put her in the front so that you can sell more merchandise to the white community, there's no crime. If you put her in the front so that you can sell more merchandise to the black community, to the Asian community, to the Arab, or whatever, it's no crime. You invested in the business. You want to make a profit. So use whatever you have to make a profit. So please, people, let's stop making noises about this. This is racist, that is racist thing all the time. That is what I said in my first video. Look, I will say it again. Too many blacks are as racist as they come. Too many blacks are as racist as they come. Let's dump all this and probably move on. And be happy for the girl. A day will come. She has brought more money into the WNBA now. A day will come. A black player will enjoy these deals. And when she too enjoys the deal, it's all cool. Also, Caitlin Clark has literally brought in more eyes, more men to watch the female basketball game. More men are watching. More men are paying attention. More men are talking about the WNBA because of Caitlin Clark. All this while, I saw the women groups have been shouting that men are not paying attention to the WNBA and more money is not coming to the WNBA, for example, the females basketball, for example. And all of a sudden, Caitlin Clark is bringing attention. Caitlin Clark is attracting the men from across ethnic divides or whatever. They are not paying attention. They are looking at the females game. They are saying, oh, let us watch this girl. Oh, this white girl, oh, she's this good. Even some black men are even paying attention. People from across, look, I'm an African. I'm a Nigerian. I'm not a basketball watcher like I said before. But all of a sudden, I am paying attention to females basketball because of this girl, and you want to tell me, oh, it is because she's white? No, it is because she's that good. I saw the other time, one of these female basketball greats, what's her name? I can't remember her name now, but I think I'll link her video here. Whereby she was saying her record has not been broken, whereas Caitlin Clark has broken her record. And they are angry. It is hatred, jealousy. The same women who have been shouting months ago, who have been shouting years ago that they want more eyes, of more people to bring more money and buy female basketball merchandise, are now angry that this woman, this Caitlin Clark girl, is now getting deals in the same thing that they've been shouting all this while. All of a sudden they are angry. I think that is why I hardly agree with Lebron James. I hardly agree with on other political matters with Charles Barkley. But I totally agree with them now. Women, and maybe if some blacks are petty. You see some talking heads on TV as well. They are saying, no, she's having all that because she's white and she doesn't have record. Check her records. This girl is not bad. This girl is good. This girl is good.
Some shots.
45 blocks last year. Clark for three. Clark, they said she has redefined what a good shot is. Look how far out she was.
Can they defend and stop other teams from scoring?
Well, last year Indiana was 10th in pace. Christy Sides telling us Clark rattles her second three. Again, Cheryl.
I mean, she's just so crafty.
That's what Krista Gerlich told me about you at Texas Tech. They wanted the offensive foul. Not going to get it. Caitlin Clark. The turnover ratio in her career last season. Clark gets away with a little push. Fall away, buries it. And a little reaction for the crowd.
She's really, really good and savvy with the basketball in her hands and going left. I would have loved to have seen Veronica Burton put the ball on the deck and attack the basket.
Oh, what a slick pass.
Drawing the foul, but Caitlin Clark just finding Aaliyah Boston dive into the basket for an easy two. It's about being confident in who you are and your ability, and it's not about your competition, who you're playing. It's about being confident in who you are.
Caitlin Clark with pull-ups got 16.
That was a pretty good team.
That was pretty.
What made that team so good, you two? Outside Clark again.
Well, I heard the swish, but I didn't know who it was. But that is absolutely.
And like I said earlier, she is that good. And just accept that and appreciate it and probably move on. So, this is Ahid in Nigeria. And that's another perspective.